This podcast is from Morning English.
9 to 5, that makes sense. Flexible work schedules, shift work.
学口语就来早安英文。
Hello everyone, welcome to today's Morning English. This is Colin.
This is Winter. 欢迎大家收听今天的早安英文。
今天呢，给大家送个超棒的福利，早安英文会员课程的7天免费体验权限，只有10个名额哦。同时呢，大家也可以加入早安英文的 Telegram 社群，来群里和我们一起交流。社群地址和7天会员的免费领取链接都放在评论区了，欢迎你来。
Hey Colin, you've had different kinds of jobs, right?
Yeah, I started working part-time when I was in high school. Why do you ask?
Well, what work schedules did you like best?
Oh, well, that has changed as I've gotten older and my lifestyle has changed.Why don't we discuss this for our podcast today?
OK. 其实聊起工作啊，我们工作时间呢，其实在英文里面还是在中文里面都有很多种不同的说法，因为大家上班的这个时间啊都不一样。那我们今天呢就来跟大家聊一聊在英文里面对应的一些不同的讲法。
So, right now I have a standard 9 to 5 job, and I think that's what I like best.
Well, 9 to 5, that makes sense. 就是朝九晚五嘛，从 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Okay, so start work at 9 a.m. and finish at 5 p.m. with weekends off, right?
Right. But it can be a little more loose than that. While we usually call it a 9 to 5 job, what we really mean is a 8-hour workday starting around 9. So it could be like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We would also call those a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's only if we're being, not too specific and if you're getting paid for lunch. A lot of jobs might be 9 to 6 because you have an hour off for lunch and you wouldn't get paid for that.
Yeah, but like in Changsha, we have 2 hours lunch break.
Right.
就是因为大家午餐之后啊，还睡一觉 take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay, so wrap up a 9 to 5 job. 就是我们平常说的朝九晚五的工作。Everybody wants such a job if there's also a good pay and self-development potential.
Sure. But you can't have your cake and eat it too.
鱼和熊掌不可兼得。
Some of the good jobs, the good paying jobs might be shift work.
Shift work, shift, S-H-I-F-T 这个词，它就是轮班的意思。Like to work an 8-hour shift， 就是按每班8个小时这样来轮班工作。或者是我们也可以说是 working in shifts， 就是我是轮班工作 I'm working in shifts.
Right. If we say I'm working in shifts, then it will be different shifts, not like a 9 to 5, not that one shift. So like places like a factory, they may run 24 hours a day. So they have different periods of time that people work. A day shift may be like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., an afternoon shift 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., and the night shift would be from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. But those starting and ending times can vary.
So everyone only ever works 8 hours each day.
Oh, no. Some places may just have 2 12-hour shifts, like 7 to 7 or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. for the night shift. For most people, 40 hours for a week is a standard. Anything more than that would be paid overtime.
And you get paid extra for overtime, right?
Yeah. Commonly, it's time and a half, meaning 1.5 your normal pay. But that's all up to the laws in your area and your contract with the company. Typically in the West, we get paid bi-weekly, meaning once every 2 weeks. So overtime is calculated over that time. If you have 50 hours one week, but only 30 hours the next week, you wouldn't get overtime pay as your average would be 40 hours per week.
所以呢，我们反复重复的这个词 overtime 是加班的意思 right?
Yeah.
Over 是超过，那overtime 就是超过的这个部分时间，就是加班的时间嘛。
Yeah, but again, every job and company is different, and many have different ways of doing it within the law.
What other kinds of shifts have you worked?
Well, when I used to work at restaurants, we would have split shifts.
Split shift. What is that? Split means separate, right?
Right. Well, the busy times in a restaurant are lunchtime and dinner time. So you need a lot of staff at those times. But mid-afternoon is very slow. So sometimes you would get shifts like 11 to 2 for the lunchtime. And then you would be off until maybe 5 to 10 to cover dinner time. You don't get paid for those hours you're not scheduled for. So it's more like 2 short shifts of work in one day.
Is this a common way to work?
Not really, but in the restaurant business and sometimes places like hospitals with nurses, they will have, but they will have much longer shifts.
I got it. Split shift. Split 是分开的意思。split 这个词 split， 那把你的 shift 就是你的值班时间啊分开是什么意思呢？就是其实让你是分段值班 right？ 我们把账单分开，或者就是说 AA 制嘛，也是用这个动词 split right？
Yeah.
Split bills。
Right.
那把我们的值班时间分开就是 split shifts.
You know, a lot of places have like we call flexible work schedules. It's to accommodate problems people might have, trying to keep like a regular schedule.
Why do they do this?
Well, sometimes it might be because parents need time for their children, or there may be some travel complications for some people. But if a workplace really values an employee, they'll make accommodations for them.
Yeah, many of these jobs are task-based job, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you get work assigned to you finished in the allotted time, the company may not worry about when you do it, just like what we do in morning English.
Right.
So flexible work schedules 就是灵活的工作时间表。那因为很多工作都是 task-based, T-A-S-K, task 任务，再加上连字符，再加上 based, B-A-S-E-D, task-based， 就说这个工作呢是任务制的，以任务为基础的，这是一个合成词。也就是说，只要你完成了任务，你的工作就完成了，不规定你的时间。So have you heard of the 996 work schedule?
Yeah, I read something about that starting to be common in Chinese IT departments, right? 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., 6 days a week?
Yeah. Is that also done in the West?
No. And if you just say 996 to anybody in the West, we don't know what that means. In news reports that we read in the West, it's called the Chinese 996 work schedule. And, you know, because of the context, we can understand that.
Yep.
But, you know, there still might be some people working kind of schedule like that, but that's their choice, you know, maybe in order to get their tasks done. But a company could not schedule this. This would be illegal.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, 以上就是我们今天节目的全部内容。
Well, thank you for joining us today for Morning English. This is Colin.
This is Winter. See you next time.
See you.
今天的节目就到这里了，大家别忘了去评论区领取我们的福利早安英文会员课程的7天免费试听名额，只有10个，先到先得。最后，大家如果想加入我们的听众群，也可以在评论区置顶找到我们的 Telegram 社群地址，欢迎你来玩。